Again, members, please hold your conversations down if you can. Senator Chambers, you're recognized.
Mr. President, they don't have to hold it down on my account. I'll just talk louder. The other day I pointed out why people mill around and said it's not rude. Well, it is rude. It is disrespectful, but I'm accustomed to being disrespected in the legislature, and let them do it. I've even told black people to watch and see how these white people carry on. And when they start telling these young people, you sit up in the classroom and listen, tell them to watch their legislature. So you can do anything you want to. It makes me no difference. I'm accustomed to you. I've been among you for 35 years, and nothing has changed, and nothing will change. There's a commercial on the television put there by OPS talking about why there should be one school district in the city. And they mention that the schools are becoming increasingly segregated, and that's against the law. Who segregates the schools in Omaha? The Omaha public school system. Who floated a $250 million bond issue for the purpose of resegregating the schools? The Omaha Public School District. Who prevents there from being adequate textbooks, supplies, and qualified teachers in the schools that black children attend, those segregated inferior schools in Omaha? The Omaha Public School System. Black people are not going to be treated fairly anywhere. There's racism in this country, throughout this country, and I try to explain to black people that wherever you go, whatever you do, these white people are never going to respect you. Never. The racism is there, and that's why they do it. And you better be strong, and you better be able to stand up to them. Look them in the eye, don't swallow spit, and don't you blink first. Don't back away from them. Show them what a black man and a black woman can do and will be about. In a system which has discriminated against us, which has segregated us for the purpose of discrimination ever since we were in this world and before we came into this world. So you all need not believe that anything you do is going to impede me in any respect, in any manner. So I'm going to press right on with what it is that I'm doing. And you keep in your mind the fact that I understand what you're about, and I know what the racist inclination is, not just of the people here, the newspapers, the radio stations, the televisions. We see the way black people are portrayed and characterized. But you all, when you leave here, will know that you dealt with a black man who was not like Martin Luther King, who did not say, spit on me and I'll bless you, slap me on one cheek and I'll show you the other. That I believe that unmerited suffering is redemptive. That is not what I believe, but that's why you gave him a holiday. That's why he got a Nobel Peace Prize. He fulfilled the aim, the desire, the template that white people have for the acceptable black person. Be invisible and silent unless you're going to do and say what the white people want you to say, what they always have demanded of black people. Let them call you boy if you're a man. Let them call you gal if you're a woman. But you're going to be able to say that you were in the presence of a black man who did not tolerate that. And I'm going to remind you, when your white leaders mess up in their arrogant incompetency, as is happening to all these old white people who now have trouble getting their medicine because a white man you all put in as president messed the whole thing up. If a black person had done that, I can just hear the outcries. See how inferior they are? See how they mess up? See how they can't do anything right? You shouldn't let them do it. But every time a white man does it, it's incorporated into your consciousness, and you accept it and go along with it because that's all you've ever known. That's all you have ever known. That's all you expect, and that's all you get. And you ought to get what you deserve. But I don't believe anybody deserves the terrible things that are happening to poor white people, poor, old, sick white people, or any other people who are not privileged, favored white males in America. Thank you, Mr. President.